NFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Orlando. It's the 49ers and the Condors on Sunday night primetime.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the Who will represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl? We're about to find out, as off we go in the NFC title game. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix. They'll go play action with Nix. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. Now he'll run.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. On the ground, it's Dowdle. There he goes, inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way home. Rico Dowdle, touchdown Condor. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida, it's Anthony Richardson. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he'll manage only the 34-yard line. He's brought down after a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Richardson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Richardson operating from the pistol. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
This fielded at his own 1. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Condors offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. That one good for 26 yards. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with Dowdle. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Dowdle. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to be taken down. 1st and 10.
That's good. 4-8.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. It's a gain there of 26 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That one, taken in. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Condor.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, and that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Niners offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. They'll send their tight end left. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. This one complete. It's Jalen McMillan.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. He'll send a tight end in motion right. He'll complete that to his fullback. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down. A tight end in motion now. They'll go back to Ford on 1st down. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Ford. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. On comes the punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Condors offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to run it. And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him up near the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. Nix gonna throw for it. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. Up the middle, here's Ford. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. 2nd and 7. Richardson going to look to throw. That's caught by Ford. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
They bring a tight end in motion left. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of the company. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. And they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Richardson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
Everybody on that sideline, when you find yourself in a goal-to-go situation, you're all thinking the same thing. You're getting 6. Well, next thing you know, you've given up 2 sacks on the previous 3 plays, and I think here on 4th down, I've lost all confidence in my protection, and I think you got to settle for the 3. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. That's down the field for Lamb. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Now, a second down throw for Nix. Open man downfield is Smith. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, we've hit halftime here in the NFC Championship game. And we'll send you about a mile north of here to our studios in the Creative Village. Standing by the coach with our EA Sports.
But first, let's look back to the AFC Championship game held earlier today. And it is the Pittsburgh Steelers once again who are heading to the Super Bowl.
And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. They'll open this drive on the ground with 4. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. They'll run once more with 4. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Richardson. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he's close to another first down as it's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's Richardson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Trying to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Now Richardson. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Condors offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll go play action with Nix. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. Play action now. It's Nix. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the toss, they'll run. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll take this down to the 23. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. Here's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And they've got it at the 19-yard line. They're into the red zone and still on the march. First down picked up. And he'll take it on in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Condor.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs. And
both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. On second down, Richardson. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They face second down and 7. From the gun, Richardson. That's into the hands of the fullback. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Richardson operating from the pistol. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Higgins sent in motion. A second down throw for Richardson. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. They need 8 as they come up for third down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 49ers first down. That was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. Looking middle here, and he's got McMillan. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here is 2nd and 7. They'll drop to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. It is caught left side by St. Brown. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Now he takes off. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Throwing is Nix. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Off play action, he'll set up to throw. Got his man at the 6. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Condors will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do. Things not looking good. But see if they can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live the...
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. 3rd and long. Out of shotgun, Richardson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Richardson. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for a 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Offside, defense.
On is Koo for the point after. It's up and through. And the Condors are going to extend their lead.
49ers 6.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here we go. One final play. He's going to air this one out. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy, champions of the NFC. Next stop, the Super Bowl. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night.